Good day. Here are the headlines from the Philippine News Agency. Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief General Romeo Browner Jr. expressed optimism that a total victory against communist insurgents in the Visayas may be achieved by the end of the year. During his visit to the EDCOM headquarters in Cebu and the 301st Infantry Brigade in Iloilo, Browner directed the Visayas Command or EDCOM to intensify their operations against the New People's Army. He also lauded the victory made by the EDCOM officers and enlisted personnel. Last year, Browner said that EDCOM dismantled 6 NPA guerrilla fronts, neutralized 94 communist rebels, and recovered 314 assorted firearms. Malacanang says the government has achieved significant progress in addressing the shortage of nurses in the Philippines. Presidential Communications Secretary Cheloy Garafil said that President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. discussed the advancements made during a meeting with the Private Sector Advisory Council Healthcare Sector Group. Garafil said various collaborative programs between the public and the private sectors were taken to alleviate the shortage of nurses. These include the Clinical Care Associates or CCA program, the Enhanced Master's Nursing Program, and bilateral labor agreements with other countries for the training and deployment of Filipino nurses. Last year, Marcos witnessed the signing of the Memorandum of Agreement for the CCA Upskilling Program aimed to create a pool of certified nurses. Other initiatives being discussed include drug accessibility, local drug development and innovation, and the need to strengthen the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation through digitalization, reorganization, and financial enhancements, among others. The Department of Education has pledged to deliver 80% of textbooks for grade 1, 4, and 7 by July of this year. During a meeting with the Second Congressional Commission on Education or EDCOM 2 held at the University of the Philippines in Taguig City, DepEd representatives said the award for successful bidders for textbooks will be issued by March. Printing will start after the notice to proceed is issued by April. Meanwhile, Vice President and Education Secretary Sara Duterte, during her Basic Education Report 2024, said that e-textbooks will also be provided to learners aside from the traditional textbooks. Duterte also said they have consulted with various publishers to facilitate the provision of e-textbooks that may be accessed anytime. The United States Navy International Program Office or NIPO has reaffirmed its commitment with the ongoing modernization efforts of the Philippine Navy. During a visit to the Philippine Navy headquarters at the Naval Station Jose Andrada in Manila, Rear Admiral Anthony Rossi of U.S. Navy expressed this commitment to furthering cooperation between the two naval forces. He also underscored the importance of strong alliances and partnerships in advancing shared strategic security interests. Meanwhile, Navy spokesperson Commander John Percy Alcos said the meeting, facilitated by Naval Education, Training, and Doctrine Command Deputy Commander Commodore Salvador Lavapi Jr., focused on current and future modernization projects as well as bilateral training initiatives. The NIPO aims to promoting global maritime alliances and partnerships through the transfer of capabilities and expertise to support strategic security objectives. Almost 20,000 acres of coral reefs in the West Philippine Sea have been destroyed due to the giant clam dredging and harvesting of Chinese fishermen. In its recent study, research associate Monica Sato of the Asia Maritime Transparency Initiative, or AMTI, said that at least 16,353 acres of coral reef have been damaged in the disputed waters. Sato authored the report titled Deep Blue Scars: Environmental Threats to the South China Sea. In her report, she explained that the huge clams are so well liked in China because they resemble elephant ivory, which is highly valued in Chinese jewelry and statues. Moreover, she said that China's efforts to construct islands had made the devastation worse, destroying an extra 4,000 acres of coral reef. AMTI Director Greg Pauling said an international coalition need to be started within Southeast Asia to better survey, account, and negotiate joint maritime research among the claimant countries. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the PNA headlines. For more news updates, please visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The PNA headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the PNA headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account via the News and Information Bureau website nib.gov.ph under PNA News or on the Facebook page of the Presidential Communications Office or PCO. I am Wilnard Basilonia and this is the PNA Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.